First of all, my hat's off to Wisconsin. I thought Greg had his team incredibly ready to play. You know, they outperformed us in every facet of the game, and you know, they played a hell of a game this afternoon. And so you know, obviously we're disappointed, but you know, we're a work in progress. We have a lot of work to do, and that's obvious, I think, now to everyone after this afternoon, and we'll get to work.
Microphone's on your side, start over on the right.
Coach, 15 turnovers, a lot of them unforced, especially travels. How do you attribute that? What do you attribute that to, and how do you try to fix that?
You know, I think, you know, obviously they do a great job of clogging the paint and taking charges, and so our guys were aware of that with the scouting report, and just, you know, fundamentally not as sound as we needed to be with our footwork. I mean, we wanted them to come to jump stops in the lane and play off 2 feet, but we were not nearly as fundamentally sound as we needed to be. And the 2 areas I thought really hurt us from a stats standpoint were their points off turnovers and then their second shots. I thought Pritzl gave them an incredible lift. I thought he had an incredible day and was a huge part of their win today.
Jeff,
Stephen, I know you only see these guys once a year, but for the last few years, it's been even half. Had a lot of guys surrounding him. Just one game today, but how are they different with him gone and what they might try to do offensively now?
You know, I think they're a better shooting team, and they can shoot from all 5 positions. You know, with Reavers at the center, that puts you in a very difficult position, because you have from Trice to Reavers all guys who can make threes, so they really space you out. And then after the spacing, you know, they do much more posting their perimeter guys this year than they did last. I mean, look, if you have Hap, you post him every time. I mean, that's not a critique. He's a great player. But they have more guys into the post, and I thought their physicality, not just defensively, but offensively, was much better than ours.
All right.
You know, Kobe and Marcus were the only guys in double figures. How do you develop, you know, other scores, especially like in the second half when Marcus doesn't have it going?
Yeah, well, that's one of the things we have to do. I mean, we still don't have an identity completely offensively. You know, I think we know who we want to be, but that's not who we are. And you know, we have to get a lot better in that area. And then, you know, our offense can't then affect our defense. And so, you know, we have to figure out who we are offensively, and not just that, but then embrace it.
In the back.
Coach, at the half, this was a 5-point game. Why do you think the second half became so lackluster for you guys?
Well, I mean, I would give Wisconsin a ton of credit. I mean, we were having a hard time scoring. I thought our lack of points affected our defense, and then, you know, they got a lot of layups because of our turnovers, because of second shots, because of their ability to post at multiple positions. When you get a lot of layups, the basket's going to look bigger, and the basket looked real big to them in the second half, especially from the 3-point line.
Anything else for Coach?
You know, I have incredible respect for Greg Gard and how he's handled this program with the tragedy that the Wisconsin men's basketball community and the Wisconsin community has had to go through. You know, you couldn't even imagine what that would be like. I tried when I heard of the news to put myself in his shoes, and what he's done with his kids is incredible. Because for 18 to 22-year-olds, let alone a grown-up, to handle the tragedy that they've gone through is absolutely incredible, and I just tip my cap to Greg and his program.